So like I said, we are gonna continue Sherlock today. I am very excited. I've been wanting to play this only because I want to play as Toby. Honestly, I could, like, give a rat's ass less about what's going on in the game right now just because I haven't played it in so long, but I get to play as Toby. Alright. Alright.
Locked from the inside.
We had to, like, go on an adventure, right? He's so tiny. Oh, the tippy tappies. Oh, Turner. Toby. Thank you. He's gonna raise me up? I don't know how I feel about this. This poor dog being put through all this shit.
Well done, Toby. You are a true detective.
Can you chill?
The door is locked, but we can force it.
Can we? Can we force it?
Some ice picks are missing. He used ice picks to climb through the window.
Oh. By some unseen thing on the fucking... Okay. I gotta go across the thing again.
Not to go down there. Our man must be on the other side of the gate.
There we go. That's what I wanted you to do. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that the first time. That still seems pretty sketch, I'm just saying. Ooh, I'm gonna get stuck. Yeah, I thought I had to do something with that, but I wasn't sure. Into the water it goes. I feel like that would not be very stable. Like, what? I am not in control right now.
Locked from the inside.
My keyboard must have fucking, like, glitched out or something.
Carriage tracks.
I have literally no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I can't go. Me either. Just dog things. Yep, just dog things. Oh! I didn't realize I could go up that!
Toby, don't jump. Let us find another way in.
Oh my fucking... I just had to go around a corner.
Search, Toby. Search. There's a good dog. Now I can go down.
Search, Toby. Good, Toby. Oh, excuse me. Close that up. All these here. Should've just brought the guide up before I started the game, but I wasn't thinking. I just go in a big circle? Okay. Okay. Ooh, there's a ramp. I don't know why I need to go up here, but sure. Like, why do I need to go up here? Oh, to get into that room, I guess? I'm very confused. Oh, there's another... Okay. I feel like I'm gonna kill Toby. Like... going in circles at this point. Jesus. I'm literally going in circles. That's the one I just went up a minute ago. Right? Yeah. Move! I see. Okay, there it is. It's like, what is going on? Oh, do I need to let him in? No? Interesting. Okay. This is some very, like, intense background music to be having going on right now. Just saying.
Aren't you too old for this, Toby?
Okay, so now I'm back playing Sherlock Holmes. Boo! Oh, that's pleasant. Alright, I'll have to try to not die a fiery, lava burning death there. Oh, there's the stairs. This one? Yeah.
safe
And
here.
cutscene.
Safe. Whew.
Don't be afraid.
But
Keep
it's
calm.
you. Stay away.
I want to talk to you. Don't be hysterical.
Toby.
Drop your gun.
I don't trust you. You're out to get me. Don't
Oh
come
no,
any closer.
Toby! That has to be the worst way to go ever. Oh my god.
The poor man. What a dreadful end.
I can't even imagine death by lava.
But
Blech.
why was he afraid of you? He was terrified when he saw you.
We must have mistaken him for someone else. Let's go. We have nothing more to do here.
We have been running around all night, Holmes, and I've had enough. And that poor young man. Let's find a police station and...
There's no question of calling the police, is that understood? Instead, let us see how we might continue our investigation.
Very well, Holmes. Holmes, it seems that everywhere we go, there is a catastrophe. And here we are at a standstill.
Let us return to Baker Street as quickly as possible.
Oh. Mm. Well, okay then.
Oh, so all that for nothing. Oh, they didn't find anything. Sherlock Holmes isn't a nice man, is he? I
No, he's kind of a dickhead.
Look what I found.
I forgot little kids were telling this
Don't
story.
do that. We don't like him, but you shouldn't hit him like that. Give that back. It's only a doll. This is Sherlock Holmes's attic. All this must have belonged to him. I want to know what happens next.
Yeah, that, I don't know. I can't
Three
even
trails
imagine.
and 2 dead ends. The poor nephew is dead, but Baines has the bishop's murderers. The only one left is the rat killer. Have you questioned him?
No.
May I ask when you're going to do it?
When I have found him.
What? You're not trying to tell me that he's escaped again?
Yes, but this time it's not your fault, nor mine for that matter.
You've been using me, Holmes. I unwittingly aided one of the most dangerous criminals in the kingdom to escape. So please tell me why.
Poor
The
Watson.
mission would be futile. It would only lead to further pointless questions.
Sherlock is such a dick.
But do you have even the slightest notion as to where he might be hiding?
Forget Hans Schielmann for the moment, Watson. Just concentrate on the fact that the bishop is on the chessboard.
In any case, the news has spread like wildfire. Look at the headlines. All the papers are talking about it. And the Globe Explorer, their editors must be jumping for joy.
Let the dogs bark with the pack, Watson.
But how could Farley be so well informed? Look, he also mentions our visit to the opium den. And in great detail. How did he know?
Let me see. Contrary to what you might think, Watson, I do not consider that all of our trails have led to dead ends. We're simply missing a common denominator, something that links them together. And our journalist's mystery informer might just be that missing link.
Should we attempt to uncover his identity?
Whoa.
It is essential that we do
That was
so.
a big yawn.
Let us examine the map. We must talk to Mr. Farley.
Mm-hmm. Where are we going? Where are we going? Map. There we go. Farley's office.
Here we are at Farley's office. One cannot say that ethics play a very large role in his life. Look at the headlines pinned to the walls, like trophies of bad taste. Perhaps we will finally begin to understand the reasons for his persistence in tarnishing your reputation.
Perhaps.
Oh, a little bit of glitch in there. Alright.
Coffee. It's still hot.
Nope.
This is an electric box. Interesting. Cigarettes. An order.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
A press card. Osmond Farley. It's his overcoat.
Anything else? Nope.
This door is locked. Is Farley afraid of being interrupted suddenly?
I must go out for a while, Miss Jean. I won't be long. Ask my appointments to wait, and send this message as a matter of urgency.
Mr. Osmond Farley, I presume.
Messrs. Holmes and Watson. What a surprise.
What is there so surprising about being visited by the targets of your slander?
I never slander. I inform.
You will have to accept the consequences of these articles, Mr. Farley.
Those words sound like a threat, Mr. Holmes.
I never threaten. I merely warn.
You don't frighten me, Mr. Holmes. I know all of your little secrets. And soon all of London will find out what really hides behind the facade of the impeccable detective. Thanks to my work, the whole world will discover the true Sherlock Holmes. Gentlemen, I don't wish you a good day.
Well then.
What a bore! Even to the point of refusing to shake our hands.
Which means that we can avoid having to wash them. Did you notice the crumbs on his jacket? He had just finished eating and his hands were covered in grease, the same as his mouth.
Slovenly habits. That's quite disgusting, Holmes.
Do not be deceived, Watson. The workmanship in those tailor-made clothes indicate that he is a man who takes pride in his appearance. If Farley has left without brushing off his jacket or washing his hands, then it is because he spotted our approach and wished to avoid us at all costs.
But why?
We will find out by searching his office.
The secretary will stop you. Please reassure me, Holmes, you don't intend upon knocking her out?
Only if we exhaust every other viable alternative.
Like, he legit would just knock her out.
The secretary is occupied in sending a telegram via their electric telegraph. Farley asked that she should do so before he left.
We must find a way of interrupting the transmission, which will oblige her to go to the telegraph office in Kensington. It will take her some time to get there, and if we add on the time it takes to send the telegram and then return here, we should have ample time to search the office without being disturbed.
I suppose it's unnecessary to point out the illegality of this search?
Yeah, Sherlock don't care. He gonna break the law.
This hanger has a large iron hook.
Watson, you are in the way.
Closed. I need a tool to remove the lid. Closed. I need a tool.
Shut up.
I can hear an electrical humming. The secretary is using the electricity supplied by this switch.
Oh, great. I get to do a puzzle.
Cause a short circuit.
Okay, wait, hold on. Too many puzzle. That's gotta be... My brain is just not functioning. Okay. Ugh.
There we are.
I almost had it.
Simplicity itself.
Oh, that's just too bad.
Get out quickly, Watson. I'm going to hide here. The way is clear.
I love how he, like, just leaves the electrical box open. Like, I would notice if the electrical box was open.
The ribbon is missing from this machine. A page of this notebook has been torn out. We can only see the title in shorthand and today's date. It's a message that the secretary must send urgently. I'm going to recopy it.
You can read shorthand? You never cease to amaze me.
Sherlock can do anything.
Before becoming the great Sherlock.
Perhaps. But no, a man must have his secrets. A makeup kit. Someone has written something on a sheet of paper. There are traces of it remaining. I must look more attentively. I can make out the marks, but I need something to bring them to light. I must look more attentively.
Maybe I need more clues.
The ribbon is
No, not... Exit.
The secretary has just changed the typewriter ribbon. There are smudges of dark blue ink.
Okay. Destroy the cylinders. Okay.
This paper only just escaped the flames.
But who is this note about? And who wrote it?
I will deal with it later. This book has fallen down from the shelf.
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. My word, it's my stories about your investigations.
Of course he would have that.
The investigative reporter must have read them, my dear Watson.
Like, of course.
My adventures have fallen from this shelf. A bunch of keys, a telephone, a technological marvel.
1313.
Written next to it quite recently. A fine, educated hand.
Holmes, this number seems very familiar.
Yes, but let us dial it to be sure. Miss, get me 1313, please. It is Scotland Yard, of course.
lucky you.
Oh, I stretched my back a little bit there. It's starting to hurt. There.
This cabinet has a lot of drawers, each marked with a letter. There is surely a great deal of information in them.
But we can't open all of them. We must know what we are looking for.
Our man left his sandwich unfinished. This armchair is out of place. This ashtray is worth examining. This ash comes from... This armchair... This ashtray is worth examining. The cigar end is still hot. The cigar end is still... The cigar end... The cigar... This cigar is of a fine quality. It must be very expensive and difficult to obtain.
And it is not even finished. What a waste.
Farley was not alone when we arrived at his secretary's office.
You are thinking of the owner of the cigar.
Yes, the reporter smokes ordinary cigarettes. Can you smell the subtle scent of gingerbread? That is the characteristic odor of a Habano Clarissimo. Our mysterious...
Because people just know cigars off the top of their
This
fucking
category
head.
of Havanas is exorbitant, and I cannot imagine a cigar lover crushing out such a marvelous smoke before finishing it. Since we saw no one leaving the building, that must point to a secret exit somewhere.
How are we going to find it?
By retracing Farley's steps from the moment before we arrived. Look, this room is teeming with clues.
It's facing a weird direction. Possible? Okay, I need more clues here.
Judging from all the notes on the board, our reporter is an assiduous and organized worker. A photograph of Prince Woodville. Farley is evidently also interested in this affair.
Body drawn to the chains, body of a man, autopsy, blah 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 blah.
A horrible story, and rather a strange one.
Common St. Anthony, the student massacre. Yikes! 16 nuns just killed each other. All
Here's
right.
what's strange. An attack of collective insanity.
Nuns battles coming to a TV near you. I mean, they kind of have a show like that out right now. It's fine.
Someone closed the curtain as though he wanted to maintain his privacy. This cabinet has a lot of drawers.
But we...
The key is still in the lock.
It's an ad in a minute. Oh, right. Okay. So hold on.
I understand.
I need something. I can see what has been written. Please write it down.
Very well, Holmes.
Prepare elements bio D through F.
A page of this,
You could...
perhaps. I wonder which drawer the secretary was interested in. The DF drawer, of course, the one in the message that we deciphered from the secretary's desk blotter. Closed. The DF drawer, of course. There are a lot of cards. How to find the right one? These blue stains come from an old typewriter ribbon. This card has been removed recently.
Welcome back, chat.
This card has got grease marks on it. The reporter made them. Apparently he's making inquiries about Prince Woodville, too.
But where do you come into all this? Look, if we pull the curtain a little, we can see out into the street.
Okay, so let me do my deductions again here. So this was definitely first.
Farley.
Oh, did I get it right? Oh.
Which was given to him by his secretary just before she changed the ribbon on her typewriter. The reporter's greasy fingerprints are all over the card. When he went to file it away, he glanced automatically out of the window and saw us in the street.
He closed the filing cabinet and rushed to lock his office door. In his haste, he pushed his chair aside, but didn't think to return it to its place.
Precisely. He then hurried to tell his visitor of our arrival and showed him the way out. He then threw a piece of paper into the fireplace.
But we still don't know how the cigar-smoking visitor departed.
The answer lies in the direction the reporter took, Watson. At a certain moment, he would have been in a place where he had no logical reason to be. Look at our deduction board, and then let us go to the place where the reporter should not be.
Okay. So the bookshelf. Or the big armoire. And
Perfect.
hello? Can you?
Yes, Watson. In his haste, Farley dropped this book, taking it from the shelf.
Let's search this place.
There's a control box built into the filing cabinet. This box must open the secret door.
And it's
We
probably
don't know the
behind that.
combination, Holmes.
The answer is perhaps within the question, my dear fellow.
Yeah, I have no idea, so I'm just gonna.
There we are. It is simplicity itself. Let us go and look at this secret exit, Watson.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be behind the cabinet. Oh, I was wrong. It was next to the cabinet, though. I'm already getting so tired.
Chance has smiled upon us, Watson. This hat was almost certainly abandoned by our mysterious visitor. Imagine the scene. In his hurry, the cigar man drops his top hat. The door closes. The hat is caught beneath it. Fearing above all that he should be discovered, he does not attempt to retrieve it, instead preferring to flee.
Who would take such action to avoid meeting us?
I cannot tell as yet, but it is certain that he carries the advantage of knowing us. We must discover his identity in order to redress the balance, and this hat will help us. Let us return to Baker Street.
Alrighty.
Let's hope that an examination of this top hat will reveal to us the identity of its owner.
It will, you can be sure of that.
For once, I must insist that you allow me to work alone, Holmes.
As you wish. Take your time. I will examine this hat at my work table. I will examine this hat at my work table. I will examine this hat at my work table.
I was like, hello?
This hat is of an exceptional quality. The man who owned it is wealthy. Someone has changed the ribbon for another, more modern one, which shows a certain taste for current fashions. Not a mistress, but someone who pays attention to details. This man is married. His hair is graying, and judging by the odor, he puts camphor on it. He is probably in his early 50s. This hat was made to measure by a well-known hatter located near the Old Bailey. Heat marks and a strong smell of tobacco. A cigar smoker, which confirms that this hat belongs to the reporter's visitor. Slight scratch marks. Slight scratch marks. The man wears glasses, and whenever he puts them on, he grazes the sides of his hat. This would suggest that he is educated and long-sighted, rather than short-sighted. I now have an excellent description of the man that I am looking for. The journalist's mysterious visitor is in a profession highly placed on the social scale. He is rich and married. He must have called Scotland Yard in Farley's presence. He frequents the law courts, from which he makes his purchases. This man is a judge. Let us look through.
He determined all that from a hat.
Judge. I have a memoir on the most influential judges.
What am I doing? Wasn't paying attention.
I have found my file. I must place it on my work table.
Oh, he wears glasses though. Doesn't look like he wears glasses. He wears glasses. Can't even tell if that's gray hair or not. You're not? Why did your net die? That's no good. Hard to tell. Hold on. Like, it's hard to tell if he has gray hair too. Oh, he does wear glasses. They're just on his thing. There we go.
Right. It is him, Judge Beckett.
Have you discovered the top hat's secrets, Holmes?
Watson, this hat belongs to Sir Coots Beckett, a judge of the court at the
I love how he
Palace of
just
Justice.
determines all this shit. What if he's like totally wrong?
Wait, did you say Sir Beckett? That name rings a bell. Yes, that's it. What an extraordinary coincidence. Holmes, I was reading something about him in the Globe Explorer only this morning.
Decidedly, this Beckett seems to have solid ties with the gutter press.
I bought it from a rascal who ran off without giving me my change. I'm sure that I've seen him before, and...
Spare me the details, Watson. Show me the article.
Which really gives her time. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's cool. He has a very cool wife who does cool things.
So, Lady Beckett is on holiday in Portsmouth. That means her husband is at home alone. Good. We shall pay a courtesy call, Watson. With a little luck, we shall leave with a few habanos clarissimo.
That you should interest a judge of the High Court isn't surprising. You've solved so many criminal affairs that there are 1,000 reasons why a magistrate should be interested in you. But why should this one feel the need to act in shadows?
It's true that it's surprising. Perhaps he simply wishes to avoid being seen in the company of this Farley fellow.
Mr. Kirby, our local postman, owes me a favor. He'll give me Beckett's address. At this hour, he should still be at the post office. I'll go there, Holmes.
Good, Watson, but be quick about it. While you're gone, I'll make preparations for our visit.
Sir Coutts Beckett, I've got the address. We can go round after a nice cup of tea.
Don't get too comfortable, Watson. We're leaving immediately.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop there because I'm getting really tired and my head is killing me if I'm being totally honest. So that's it for today.